So what I was just going to show today is how to use EndNote X7 and write in a research project. I think one of the things that's kind of helpful to do when writing a research project is to be organized. And so what I mean by this is to have like a research template or something that you can use to kind of organize the research process and the submission of manuscripts. So, when I'm working with someone, we have a discussion folder, a submissions folder, which occurs at the end, cover letter, title page, keywords, an abstract version that's final, an abstract version that's current, and then old abstracts, save because maybe there's something useful written in them, and you can also see how your writing has been progressing. And so, there's a final manuscript, these different things. The folder that I spend most of the time in during the research I do is in the manuscript current. So I'm going to go ahead and make a Microsoft Word document. And this will be called Thebesian Veins Revisited. And there's two things that when you're using EndNote, you need to use. A Word document like Microsoft Word. I think it works with OpenOffice, but I'm not sure. And then also, the program EndNote. So this is, my Microsoft Word. I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to go ahead and open EndNote. This is the link to it. Now, so what I'm going to do, put this out of the way for a minute. So now what I'm going to do with EndNote is I'm going to create a library. Okay, so this is one of the first things that I'm going to do. So I'm going to go to File, New, and what that means is a new library. So I'm going to go, this is on my desktop, and it's in the Research Project 1. And so this is going to be my EndNote library. And then where I'm going to put that is in ENL. So ENL stands for EndNote. There's our libraries already there, but I'm just going to go ahead and put this one, Thebesian. I like to keep the name short because sometimes the files that it contains are long and it can cause problems with Windows. So I'm just going to go ahead and put Thebesian, and then I'm going to hit save. And it's going to create this little .enl. It's going to create a Thebesian.enl and a Thebesian.data. So I go there, and then I have that. Okay. Now, how it goes from here is that, these two documents are kind of used together. So basically, when you're writing research, you have something that you want to say, something that you want to communicate. And so what I want to communicate is that Thebesian veins are not arteries, and they do not connect coronary arteries to any of the heart chambers. Now, how do I put a reference in here, right? So typically what's done is with EndNote, is you go here and then it will connect to this program right here. The thing is, I recently upgraded to Microsoft Office 2016, and I can only use the EndNote Online. So I already have a library online. It's a little bit more complex. But basically all you do is you go to Insert Citations, okay? And then you type in Thebesian. I don't have any matching records for Thebesian. So what we can do is go back to the EndNote library. And this is what people will do, especially if it works with the EndNote library, because you'll see here we have EndNotes, and you go to Preferences in Microsoft Word and it says Application. Here it says EndNote Online. The thing is that it should be working with the EndNote desktop, which is this program right here, because the program's on my desktop. So I'm going to go ahead and go to PubMed. So way I can pause this. Oh goodness, that's dizzying. So we go to PubMed, right? And then the thing is that we go here and you can type in different things to search. This is searching PubMed from EndNote. So I'm gonna type in Thebesian, right? And it's gonna find all the articles for Thebesian, in PubMed that have it in the title, okay? And you can add more search terms. Let's say I want to go with a vein, right? Division vein in the title. And then I'll go ahead and hit search. So it's going to give us 4 results of articles from PubMed that have Thebesian vein in the title. And then these are the different articles. Now, it would be assuming that you've already read the article, you've downloaded them. If you have library access, you can like right click and say find full text. Sometimes it will attach the PDFs. That's not going to work right now. So, we go back over here and then we just, type in, let's say, go to search again, and then you would type in Thebesian or something like that. But since my EndNote library is connected to EndNote Online, then I'm just going to go and type in Adim. See, and then I have these different cases for Dr. Adim. I'm going to go ahead and hit this one here, and then hit insert. And then there you see that the reference is inserted, and I can go ahead and keep talking. Or I can go ahead and keep writing too. So vessels of Warren are distinct from the vessels of Thebesius. One of the things that you're doing, and then I'll go ahead and insert a reference to see if I have anything for Warren. Nope. So this is checking my online library. So here's FDA. So I'm going to go ahead and hit insert there, and then there it inserted another reference. One of the things about writing, research paper is that most journals want it in double space. So I'm going to go ahead and here go to double. So it's double space. Font 12 is usually preferred. And so there you see that you have 2 sentences. And so let's say that you're doing a research project and you have your EndNote library and you want to, let's say, create a group. Okay, so we'll create this group for Thebesian veins, and then we'll create this group for vessels of Warren. So I'll go ahead and go back. So these are, Thebesian veins, right? So we'll go ahead and we'll put them in Thebesian veins. And drag it. There we go. So you'll see that I click on this folder here. There's Thebesian veins. Now, let's say I want to find vessel of Warren and put those files in there. Go to PubMed and type in Warren. I get 3 articles. So I'm going to take these as 3 articles, or go, let's see, take these 3 articles, and then I should be able to drag them there, right? So you'll see that here I have the different articles. Now, one of the things that's nice about PubMed is that here we'll go to define full text and see what happens. Sometimes it'll find it, sometimes it won't. See, it found this one's PDF, so that's great. So what that means is if we go up here to Thebesian veins, and you'll see that there's a little thing here that's a PDF. So you can open this and then you click here. This is inadvertent Thebesian vein cannulation. So you have the PDF along with, the reference here. So when you're writing an article, you can go type, like I did, and then say, I'm going to insert a reference, or let's say, Thebesian vein. Thebesian veins were once inadvertently cannulated, and then I would go up to the EndNote tab on Word and hit Insert Citation, and then type in Thebesian vein, and it would go in there too, like this below. And so, go away. That's pretty much what's going on. Some of the things, I mean, this is like Research 101. but some of the things is being well organized. So let's say you download interesting articles like this one right here from circulation. You can just put them in a folder so you know where you are, and the references are that you want to cite, and then you can add them to EndNote. So watch what I do with EndNote here. I'm going to go ahead and go to File, Import, and then I'm going to go to a File, and then I'm going to go to PDF. So I'm going to hit Choose. I'm going to go to the research project, to the folder with the PDFs and documents. And then I click on this and hit OK. It's going to copy this into the EndNote library. And you'll see that it added all the metadata. The metadata is like the descriptive information, the title, the abstract, the authors, notes. They didn't add the abstract, but the notes, file attachment, the URL. So let's go to File, Close, Reference, and then another thing you can do is go find reference updates, and this may add the abstract. I'm not certain. No, so that's what we have for this, and that now you have attachment. It just copies it. It doesn't like delete the original folder. Well, feel free to leave me some feedback. Let me know if you use EndNote and how you like it, and if you have any comments or suggestions. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.